morning, good morning. What is it? It's September 17th, Wednesday, hump day. And it's day 70, what is it? 79 of my weight loss journey. Doing this strength training, been putting on muscle, and I've peaked my weight loss. So I don't know what it's gonna look like this Saturday. I don't know. And then we're doing this 6-week routine, which is putting on heavier muscle, chest and legs. I feel it. It feels good. I just want it to grow. It's the hardest parts for me to grow. Legs and chest. Yeah. It's dark out here. You got these lights, they're on a timer. I just set them for like an hour. It usually takes me about 50 minutes to get about 5,000 steps in, maybe a little over. But I gotta get my 5,000 steps in. That's it. I don't know what everybody's doing this Wednesday morning. Usually people start popping up, but everybody must still be asleep. Good morning, good morning. How you doing this morning? It's beautiful out here. It's pretty calm, no wind. I don't know, it's got a really calm feeling out here this morning. Nothing but the crickets and the traffic from 75 in the background. You can hear it, the interstate. It's not bad. How y'all doing this morning? You got any questions, anything y'all want to talk about? Let's talk about it. We got time to kill. Just you and me. We can do this. Leave a like and a subscribe before y'all take off, though. I appreciate you. Help me grow the channel. My channel is originally about a weight loss journey. That's why I'm out here doing cardio, getting these steps in. Get my 5,000 steps in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, I come out here. Gotta get it in. Been doing good so far. Last live we had a talk about how I was thinking about using, I hate using the word steroids, Really hate using that word. Let's say juice. Even juice sounds a little more strange, but let's say juice. And I was saying how a buddy of mine was coming over yesterday. Well, he came over and we talked about it. And yeah, he got me on, he brought me over 2 vials of 2 things to get started on. And then he's got to order the Tren, which I'm sure if you're watching and you know about stuff like that, you know what Tren is. That's the hardcore stuff. But it'll take a couple weeks to get that in. So until that time, for the next 2 weeks, he's got me on some high dose, I forgot what it's called, some type of test ace, he called it. Yeah, I do testosterone therapy through my primary doctor. I do that every week. And I guess this test that he brought me is different. It's like I think he called it test ace or something. But he said I got to stack that with my regular testosterone. That's what I'm gonna be doing for this next 2 weeks until the Tren comes in. And then when the Tren comes in, he's gonna do it's called Tren Ace. Hey, pork chop. And Tren Ace, and he's stacking the Tren Ace with, I think it's called Sestinol or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, especially that Tren. The Tren is scary, but it's the most powerful thing out there. I don't know. I'm scared and I'm excited at the same time. You know what I mean? It's just something I've been thinking about. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's saying, the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, he actually came over. We talked for like 4 hours. You know, he's a good friend. He's like, we've known each other almost 40 years. And he's been on it since high school. And he's same age me. He's in his 50s. But out of all the guys I've known that's been on it and big, he's the only one that never got sick. Like, I got buddies, man, had to have liver transplants, 2 of them. Their kidneys failed on them. I mean, it's scary. I ain't gonna lie, like I said, you know, it's scary. Yeah, the testosterone, just another day. Good morning. Good morning, Roy. You know, that, like, through my doctor, you know, through the doctor, your primary doctor, I get, good morning, Natalie. Charlie Kirk, yeah, man. And, you know, the 200, I do 200, I don't know what it's called, man. I get mixed up with how all those things work, cc's, milligrams. I think it's 1 cc, right? 200 milligrams, I think it's called or something. But I take that. That's like the highest dose you can get from a primary. And as far as that goes, that's, and I've been on that this November, it'll be 2 years. Obviously, it helps out a little bit downstairs, obviously, right? And besides that, as far as muscles go, strength, I don't want to say it increased my strength, but yeah, I hear that. Jama, crazy. But as far as maintaining, like I used to go to the gym, man, I work hard. I'd be out 2 weeks and I'd lose all my muscles, just turn to flab. But then since I started the test from my doctor, I could be out a couple months and would maintain, you know. Nah, I used to do the creatine, but the creatine bloats me. It bloats me too bad. I mean, I get really bloated on creatine. Don't get it wrong though, now, when I do creatine, man, my strength increases. My strength increases probably a good 30%. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now, May. I pretty much eat between 11 and 5, but I usually do my 1 meal at 5, my main meal. And then about between 11 and 1, I try to eat something, just a little smaller meal. But yeah, it's just, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't jumping into it. It's something I've been thinking about, you know, especially since you've been in the gym, you know, because, you know, here I am 50 years old in the gym, and I'm looking at all these guys in their 70s, built like they're 20-year-old athletes, you know what I'm saying? So obviously it's something that's been on my mind for a long time, you know what I mean? But then I also watched them go through their stages the whole time, you know, when they got sick and stuff. So it got a little scary. But I don't know, I just want to be all I can be, you know. I want to see how far my body can grow, how good I can take it. I'm not trying to get extreme, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to be like, you know, the Incredible Hulk or anything. Nothing wrong with that though, but I'm trying to get big, you know. I'm a big guy, so, you know, see how big I can do. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, that's a good job, Roy. How long you been on? I lost 47 pounds in my first 67 days. 47 in 67 days. And then I peaked. I'm at my peak now. So it's a little harder. So when I peaked, that's when I put on a little more strength training. Before it was just all weight, you know, cardio. But then after I peaked, I said, well, if I'm gonna sit here, I might as well put some strength training to it. So that's what I did. So, but yeah, I'm still pushing. It's still about weight loss though, you know. I gotta lose this gut. You know, my goal would be to lose the gut. I need to build my chest out and build my legs. That's my goal. You know, I've been in the gym pushing heavy weight for a long time, and I could never blow my legs up or my chest out because of all the fat on me. Late January, yeah. That's good. What's your goal, Roy? What was your starting weight and what's your goal weight? You know, what's your goal? So, I've been on this journey. I've been trying to, before this journey started, this journey was part of me wanting to fulfill my dreams, you know what I mean? Stop laying in the bed and thinking about things and dreaming about things. I'm gonna try to get stuff done. Good morning, Miss Melody. Hey, Anonymous. yeah, my family, man. Big people, we're all big people. 315, 225, yeah, that's a good one. 315's not big. You're not that big. I started out, when I first started out, this is my second weight loss journey. First one, I was at about 427, and I had 2 strokes at 40 years old, and the doctors didn't want to release me. They wanted to put a pacemaker in me. I was like, nah, I don't want that machine in me. I said, nah. I said, give me a month. I lose all the weight. I said, a month. But I did, though, and it took me about 5.5 months. Lost 100 pounds. Brought all my levels down, got good, So that means you got a PhD, Anonymous? But then after that, I was on a roll too. I was doing good in the gym, cardio, and then just started losing everybody, man. Depression just knocked me back down. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, that's the goal, to keep on pushing. It's all about consistency and showing up, Just got to show up and be consistent. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's cool. You got all that? Yeah, that'll work out, brother. That definitely helps. I'm out here on my own, man. I've been on my own. I got nobody. My friend finally showed up on me, man, I guess. And we haven't seen each other in, man, a long time. And I guess he saw me on Facebook and he contacted me, said, man, I want to help you out. And then I passed my ideas and my thoughts on him, and that's when he showed up. He drove all the way out here. He probably drove like 4 hours just to come see me and sit down with me and talk with me and, go over everything with me, explain everything with me, man. He showed me a lot of love. I really appreciate it. That's brothers sticking together, guys sticking together, man. We got to stick together. That's how it be. But I'm going to keep y'all in touch, I'm updated. I'm going to start today. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to start today. I'm going to go ahead and do like pictures. What do you call that? Body pictures, my arms, legs, chest. I'm going to do a video or whatever you call it of that. And then I'm going to start today on that 2 week, he said, with that one stack he got me on. And then he'll put me on when the trend gets in, we'll start the trend. So I'll keep y'all updated. But I was like, man, how long is it gonna take to really see improvement? He said, man, you'll see improvement in weeks. I said, what? He said, yeah. He said, once you start this stuff, man, he said, you'll see changes in weeks. He said, but it's gonna, but he explained everything to me, it's not just changes physically, you know what I mean? Like, he explained, he broke it all down to me, You go through a emotional roller coaster, and then like some of the side effects, like the sweats and everything, dry throat, stuff like that. He was explaining everything to me. Oh yeah, 470? Yeah, so you understand, Roy. You understand what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, man. And the biggest thing, Roy, which you'll probably understand, I tell a lot of people, a lot of people think it's about losing weight to look good or even feel good. It's not even about looking good or feeling good. It's about, man, for me, the whole thing, was being able to put my own shoes on, you know what I mean? Put my own socks on, cut my toenails, you know what I mean? I'm able to put my sneakers on now. I can bend over and put my sneakers on now. I can bend over, put my socks on, tie my shoes, Oh man, and that's just with losing the 47 pounds, you know? That's amazing. I love it. Hey, how you doing, Juan? Good morning, people. Good morning. Man, I woke up this morning, made my cup of coffee. I always have me a cup of coffee before I come out. I call my coffee like my pre-workout, you know what I mean? Because I do my strength training at 9, so I get a coffee before I come out here, then I do a coffee after. That way I got me some caffeine in me. And I ain't had no creamer. It's hard for me to drink that coffee without creamer, man. I gotta have my creamer, especially like right now, the season pumpkin spice creamer. I gotta have it. Yeah, you understand what I'm talking about. You know, I wanted to be able to wear jeans again, put my boots on. You know, I want to be able to do all that again. You know. Good morning, Steven. Oh man. Yeah, Steven, you got to be from overseas, Steven. I had another lady, she was talking to me one day, and we were talking about weight and stuff, and she kept saying stones. And I was like, what's stones got to do with it? I didn't know what she was talking about. You know? Because you jump in, I can't tell where you're from or anything, you know what I mean? And I had to figure it out and learn. I still haven't figured out the weight difference, you know what I mean? What is 14 stones? How much is that? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, as I figure English, yeah. How much is 14 stones, Stephen? Yeah, I'm biracial, yeah. Yeah, I'm a mixed up, I'm a mutt. Who's that, Caesar? Caesarism? Yeah, I'm a mutt, man. Let's see, my dad was half Puerto Rican, half black, African. I don't say black, like black American, he was African. His dad was from Africa, black. And then my mom, my grandma, they were from Ireland. And then when she came over here, she married a Cherokee Indian. My great-grandfather was full-blooded Cherokee, and then my granny, she was Irish back then. So I don't know, I'm mixed up, man. You know, Caesar. Yeah. Nah, I'm white. You see my skin color. It's just my accent. Only knowing stone. So, yeah. I'm gonna figure that out today, Steven. I'm gonna try to study up on that. See what the differences are. All right, Roy, God bless you, man. Don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe, man. Keep up with me. And I'll subscribe back, and I don't know if you're documenting yours, but I keep in touch, check on you and stuff. Caesar. You can't stir the pot, brother. I've had some best ones in this lobby, man, try to stir the pot. They couldn't do it. We're gonna love you and laugh with you the whole time. See, we ain't laughing at you, we laughing with you. Yeah, we love comedians. That's the whole point, ain't it, Caesar? Gotta make people laugh and smile, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Caesarism is order. I got a cousin named Caesar, but he's Puerto Rican, so it's pronounced Cesar. That's how you say Caesar in Spanish, Cesar. Let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it. Yeah. But that's what's going on as far as the weight loss journey. Oh, there you go, 198. Oh man, yeah, that's good. That's a good one. I remember those days, man. And I was Golden Gloves. I was a boxer when I was younger. My dad had me started about 12 years old. And when I hit about 15, I was at my peak. Like, I was at my best. They used to call me Popeye. I used to have big old arms and stuff. I've always had big biceps. They used to call me Popeye. I used to be like 5'9", 185, 195. I used to fluctuate between 185, 195. Yeah, those was a good old days. You keep trying, Caesar. You ain't gonna get me. You keep trying. Nah, I stood there and had guys just swing on me. I'd let them take the first swing, hit me dead in the chin, couldn't phase me. Nah, I used to hit brick walls just for fun, to strengthen my hands out. I was crazy when I was little. Been in a lot of fights growing up. I grew up in North Philly in the 70s and 80s. It's pretty wild back then. If you know, you know what the 70s and 80s were like. It's pretty crazy. That's when everybody actually did fight with their hands back then. I mean, every once in a while they pull out knives or bats, but at least everybody fought with their hands back then. Yeah. Man, it's beautiful out here. So what you got going on now, Caesar? Trying to think of your next question. I'll tell you what, Caesar, don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe, man, so you can get alerted when I do my next live. I got a couple other guys, they're pretty funny, man. You'd enjoy talking with. Surprised none of them, especially Blitz. One called Blitz, he usually joins up in the morning. Oh, you 58? Nah, I'm 52, Steven. I'm 52, man. We're both still young. We're both still young. We still got some time on us. We still got time. I'm hoping for at least another 20 years, man. That's another thing I'm trying to do this for. Hoping to earn at least another 20 years. I get me another 20, I'll be all right. I'll feel good about it. Hopefully be able to see my sons get married, maybe have some grandchildren. That'd be pretty cool. But all we can do is hope and pray. You know, tomorrow's not promised to nobody, you know, but we'll see. I tell you what, ever since I started this journey and started the cardio, the walking, I mean, obviously at first my legs were killing me, especially the bottom of my feet. But now, you know, it's like, good morning, McKnight, amen. You know, now it's like, I love walking. I could walk and just keep on walking. What's that guy's name? Who was it? Run, Forrest, run. Yeah, let me like Forrest. I walk across the world. Yeah. Walking's pretty fun nowadays. How you doing this morning, McKnight? I mean, y'all pick a topic, man. Y'all want to talk about something? Let's talk. I'm down to talk about whatever. I'll tell you, let me tell you what stirred up yesterday's talk. I mean, people went nuts, man, yesterday. It was a good conversation yesterday, man. It was pretty wild in the lobby. You know what stirred everybody up? Of all the topics to talk about, right? Tacos. Tacos had people riled up in the lobby. I wasn't being negative, but I was just saying, you know, tacos are just overrated, they're overplayed, you know. Yeah, tacos are good, but, you know, people act like tacos were yesterday's invention. You know, the way they talk about it and want to do it. It's, nah, tacos are, it's time for something new. You know what I mean? Tacos are like pizza, you know, it's been around a long time. And me living down here in the South, you know what I mean? I've had all kind of tacos. These old school Mexicans, you know, I've had rooster tacos. armadillo tacos, snake tacos. I've had all kind of tacos. Yeah. What do you say? LGBTQ. Cigar. Bahadur. How you doing? Good morning, brother. Taco is solid. Tachu. Tachu is solid. Where you from, Cigar? I be getting a lot of people from, a couple lives ago, I was getting a lot of guys from, yeah, India. That's what I figured. Shukriya. I was getting a lot of guys like from Pakistan, India. You know, I guess it's the timeline, right? The time, I guess that's what hits, right? What time is it over there, Saga? What are you guys, 12? This is probably like a 12-hour difference, ain't it? Something like that. Oh, yeah, I used to have my beard growing out real big. And the kids used to call me, and I'd always wear my beanie with my glasses. I had a lot of kids used to tell me, man, you're a cool looking Santa Claus. Yeah, oh, it's the afternoon. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it's a big time difference. Oh. Oh. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like both. It's hard to say. I really like both. Do I have to choose? Is it one of those where you got to choose one? Let's see. If I got to choose one. I'm going to say Ronaldo. I know he's just more hype. You know what I mean? Like when I don't know, he just gets me more hype watching him playing. You know what I mean? Messi, he's good. But as far as how you say the excitement level, I say Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo. Yeah, but I'm gonna go with him. Oh yeah. You gotta get it going. Just keep going. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Leave a like and a subscribe to the channel. Help me grow this channel. Maybe one day I get monetized and the old guy can get paid. Maybe I can travel the world. Come see where the rest of y'all are living. That's my goal. That'd be my dream. That'd be cool as heck, wouldn't it? It's right now it's 5:19 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. I'm in Florida, in case anybody wondering. I'm in Florida. I'm in Central Florida. It's beautiful out here right now. Weather's perfect. It's amazing. Till that sun comes out, then it gets hot. That's even now. What is this? September. A lot of you guys experience what? Fall season. Yeah, we're still like a summer season. I don't think we get spring or fall. I think we just do summer and winter. You know what I mean? That's all we get down here. Summer and then straight to winter. And that's it. And then it bounces back and forth. But yeah. All right, people. I'm going to call it a morning. I got to move on now. I appreciate all y'all. Appreciate the conversation. Appreciate y'all being here with me. If y'all can leave me a like and a subscribe and comment. I love y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all. And we'll be out here again in the morning. We'll keep doing this between 4:35 p.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. You know, I do it pretty much every morning. So hopefully I see a bunch of y'all again. You take care, Cigar. All right, people. Love you. Take care. Bless you.